What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more idle heroes, and today this is kind of an ask the community in case you know someone that has been considering it. What we've been really looking forward to on our account is potentially getting as S tier on most of our heroes. Now granted, we could very easily get a Doppelganger Natalia for S tier, but the prices are pretty crazy right now. The one thing that has held very long time are S tiers, and Natalia has traditionally been in the 120 to 150,000 Starry gem mark, and that's honestly not the type of money I want to spend ever again. I think honestly every hero copy I currently have, I've bought for 90 to 100,000. However, one thing that never pops up lately, because never anybody awakens this hero, is gonna be Asmodel. I've been searching for an Asmodel, and I probably should have just taken MK up on it back when he was selling his a couple weeks ago, but I just didn't have the Starry gems for it. He was selling it for like 80, 90,000. Here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an S tier Asmodel. Honestly, the actual stats and the role of the copy does not matter. All I need is that magical orange S on the hero, because if I can do that, what we are going to do is go into the soul gathering statue, and I'm basically going to take everything I can and dump it into this Asmodel and go for the most power possible. Why is that? Well, because I will then put that hero in the home of Doom Terminator Vulcan, currently at 157 million attack. But as you guys can see, we just have this little tiny baby Asmodel over here. The funny thing is, you can see like here we're getting about 14 million attack by having Asmodel in his own home, but in reality nowadays you actually get more power by doing the soul gathering statue. You can see right here 68 million attack versus 57. Now granted, that's also partly because it is an S tier hero, but she is a tenant whereas he is a homeowner. In reality, I kind of just want to keep supercharging up our main Vulcan as much as possible. One day, maybe getting up to 200,000. Not like I'm really using them all for that much, because I kind of just haven't been doing much. But if you or one of your guildmates or something like that is in the market, I'm probably willing to pay for like an S tier Asmodel, probably in like the 75 to maybe 90,000 mark, depending on what the copy looks like. So if you guys want to hit me up on Discord, leave a comment down below in this video. Let me know what you guys have or what you're looking to sell. Maybe we can take something that you might have bought for like 70,000 and flip it and make a little bit of a profit selling it to me, because I'd love to use it to make some content. Now, the rest of this week, of course, we have the hurricane, but I think what I'm going to do is try to finally push a lot of this content. There's been a lot of these waves that I've been kind of just sitting and waiting to do. Things like this where, you know, I kind of want to make sure I have a really powerful team set up. We're still going to go with mostly a light team, but there are some situations like this one right here where I do want to go in with a Therapist Blood Betty, and even with this Therapist Blood Betty, it could still get really, really sketchy. We just kind of need some crazy damage, but when you have pennies on top of the crowd control of Holmes Young and Sherlock, that's when things get pretty dang sketchy. So getting crowd control on them is really difficult too, just because Sherlocks will swap. We really need to get Holmes Young to hit our Therapist Blood Betty first, and beyond that, there is even more RNG with our squad right now, because our Betty is running the Dragon Rui, which means not every single time is she going to start the battle with 100 energy. Now, this will help us if we do get this Asmodel, because at the end of the day, the more damage we can get in round one with this Doom Terminator Vulcan, the better it's going to be. It's one of the few game modes that we're still waiting to do a bunch of stuff on. But yeah, sadly, if Betty doesn't have energy in that first couple hits, that kind of takes away a lot of the opportunities for us to do anything, because we really need to prevent the pennies from getting the reflect armor so that we have a chance, just a chance, for Doom Terminator Vulcan to not kill himself. Beyond just not killing himself, that also means we have a chance to control the two Holmes Youngs. But yeah, this is only a 50% chance, and so far we are swinging in the negatives when it comes to RNG. On top of that, our Asmodel will just simply be more powerful, and maybe he'll pack a punch, and we can maybe even run like a Dragon Rui, or not Dragon Rui, sorry, we can run a Splendid Melodic, upgraded Melodic, so that he might be able to produce a bunch of extra damage too. The Yormtum is still that one hero that I'm like, I actually don't know if I want to keep this item on Yormtum or if I want to move the Life Star over to the Asmodel if we get the upgrade. Granted, even with what wasn't a perfect round 1, we might actually still beat this. Granted that we lost crowd control, but we don't have to worry about any CC right here. Penny is probably going to kill our Yormtum with his attack, though. Oh, wait, no. Wait, that's actually really good. Holy cow, wait a minute. Our Natalia took the hit. The problem is they're going to have pretty much free game here. Although, we didn't get crowd controlled fully. Yormtum did get a heal. Oh, it's so close. We definitely can have it. And that's kind of part of the reason why, at the same time, I really want to try powering up an Asmodel. That is exactly what we needed right there. The issue, though, is look at who got controlled. Our Doom Turbo Vulcan got the Reflect. No. Okay, this is kind of good. No, it happened again. Granted, we are building up stacks on our Vulcan, so when Vulcan does finally get an ultimate active skill off, this will be good. If he's even needed, maybe he's not even needed. Dear God, please don't let him be controlled yet again. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So yeah, we're gonna have to use an additional hero like Betty. Things like that will have to happen for us to make progression. Because like right here, we should be able to make it the rest of the way through, even if we didn't use the Betty. Betty's dodging everything, which kind of doesn't help. She must have some weird energy bug because she didn't actually use her active skill CC. That was kind of weird, right? That was actually really weird. Yeah, it must have been buggy or something. But Yormtum, now that he has a Life Star, actually packing the punch. Sadly, though, I haven't been spending lately, so his Life Star has kind of stalled at very low levels. It's not going to be anywhere near as fast as it was with the Doom Terminator Vulcan. So keep that in mind. But I think we might just get through Chapter 7 right here. And Chapter 8 should be something I shouldn't have too much trouble with. Chapter 9 is the new one. That's the one that I'm going to be questioning if I can do anything whatsoever. We'll just have to see how that turns out. But again, it kind of cheating with Betty, but everybody has to use Betty nowadays. It's the only way to really have true survivability on your team and let your heroes build up energy, build up damage, build up all their stacks like Doom Pure Vulcan, and then unleash insane ultimate skills. And again, I apologize. I know I'm saying ultimate a lot, and I mean active skill. It's just I'm playing 4 different games right now, and 2 of the other games use ultimate and not active skills. So I do get a little confused when I'm like talking and stuff. But this should be an easy kill, I feel like. Usually the boss waves are some of the easiest waves, which is so weird. You'd think they'd actually be difficult, right? Turns out super, super easy. There we go. So we got the kill, got it done. So yeah, oh my gosh. I've not been paying attention to Void Horde. Whoops. Okay, yeah, so I have not been paying attention. We should be much further, and we are not. On a Chapter 8. So again, if you guys have anybody that knows if they are going to be in the market for selling an Asmodel that's S tier, let me know. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hopefully we can work something out. I'll see you guys next time.